And welcome. Thank you for joining me in episode number 5 as we're going through this fabulous research article from Stellenbosch University where Skuman and Vogus and we're removing the stigma. And the best way to remove stigma, answer, share knowledge. Let's share knowledge. Remember, October is ADHD Awareness Month. Let's get into it. So we're removing the stigma surrounding ADHD. 18, so we're talking about the participants and how the methodology was done. So to understand stigma, 18 telephonic interviews were conducted. 15 participants, that means 83% were women. Mainly women are involved. The main caregivers, and they are very concerned about the children. I mean, it was a woman has carried a child for 9 months, so she's obviously concerned about the child to say, that is my child. I need help for my child. So in this case, as well, this study showed that 83% of those people were women, and 10 participants, 56% were parents or educated parents to a child with ADHD. The final code list consisted of 32 codes, of which 4 key themes emerged. Firstly, understanding stigma. Secondly, understanding stigma. Sorry, I'm saying sigma. It's not sigma. It's a stigma. I'm thinking of Sigma Corporation, that fabulous multi-billion-dollar corporations. But let's focus on stigma. So firstly, four concepts. Firstly, understanding the stigma, factors influencing access to care, unmet needs and desires in the community, and suggestions for intervention. So these are the 4 main themes. And how lack of knowledge influences stigma, and how stigma materializes in discriminatory behavior, and how stigma acts as a barrier to care. Although the base C responses indicated that instrumental barriers to care had a bigger impact on the practical access to care, attitudinal and stigma-related resources were found to have a significant impact on the well-being of individuals. Let's define stigma. What is stigma? In making sense of stigma, the interviewees outlined 3 processes that take place. Firstly, a difference is recognized in a person. So that's how stigma develops. First, a difference is seen. Then, based on this difference, a label is applied. You put a label on that person, as if the person is a barcode. You go to the grocery shop, they say you are a baked bean, you're a tin food, you're a fish, you're a cereal box. So when you have a stigma starts, people start putting labels on you. They look at you, they put a label on you. Hey, you are like so and so. They put you in a box, they put you in a pigeonhole, they put your brain in a box. They say you are so and so. They put you into a prison, they put a label on front of your head like a barcode. You say, yes, I am a judge of you, I'm a society, I'm going to judge you. Act as a judge van mense. We cannot be judges of people. Who are we to judge another human being? Unfortunately, we put labels on people. We look at the way they talk, the way they walk, the skin color. We put labels on. Yeah, he's a swart man. He's a wit man. He's an Indian man. He's a clear. He's a colored man. He's a Khoisan. He's a Mexican. He's a German. He's a Russian. So we put labels on people. Let's remove the labels. Let's remove the toxins from our brain. Let's remove this negativity. Let's be good human beings. Where is the poison? The poison is inside our eye. How are we looking at another human being? Are we looking with discrimination and racism? And to say, oh, you are ADHD, or yes, it's verkeerd met your kop. Wat hulle sê in Afrikaans, say, he's, I don't want to say the word, is it a swearing word? BAFOK. I don't know what that word is, but I don't want to say swearing word. But I say, he's malkop. Let's not use words like this. Let's use it with compassion, with kindness, with understanding, because someone is going through difficulty, not only the child, but also the parents and the family. If you learn to say good things with his mouth, if you can't say something good, then keep quiet. If you can't say something good, then rather keep quiet. We don't hear your voice. Rather say something good or keep your mouth quiet. Right? So this is the whole thing about stigma. And the third point, once you put the barcode, once you put the label on the person loses the uniqueness. Then you're like a ton of baked beans. You want baked bean like another baked bean. We put you into you are no longer an individual human being. The person loses the uniqueness being represented instead by the label. They put a label on your brain to say, yeah, you're a label. I'm going to call you like this. They put you in a pigeonhole and they will never change their mind. You know why? Because I am better than you. I am better than you. My kid is better than your kid. Let's leave all of that nonsense out. Okay, Mensa? So instead, instances of stigma rest firmly, excuse me, Instances of stigma rest firstly on the premise of recognition of what Hoffman refers to as an undesired difference in a person. Undesired. Who are we to judge? But that's what society says. We are not normal. We are all normal human beings, but your child is different. Who are we to judge? God has created that child. God has created your child. God has created that child. God has created everyone. Who are you to judge? God is the one who's going to judge. But we got poison in our eyes, want to point fingers. You know what? I am better than you. My child is better than your child. My house is better than your house. My clothes are better than your clothes. My Nike shoes are better than your Nike shoes. You know, my daughter is more beautiful than your daughter. My child is more clever than you. My child comes out first in class. Yay! But your child is dumb. Your child is dumb. Yeah, leka. You know, the tongue. You can either build relationships or you can break someone's heart with a tongue. Let's use our tongue. Let's not use it as a whip. Don't use this tongue as a whip. You know, take out roses from your mouth. Don't take out Tabasco sauce. You know, some people, they throw out Tabasco sauce and acid on people, you know, with an acid tongue. Rather take out roses. Take out honey from the tongue. Leave out the Tabasco sauce. You know, hey, I like Tabasco sauce. Yes, you eat the Tabasco sauce. Don't throw it on the people. Swallow the Tabasco sauce. If you want to say something bad, swallow it. Don't spit the hatred on other people. Use kind words. Let's spread love. Let's spread roses with everywhere. Let's spread honey. Let's make South Africa a beautiful place. Let's make the Africa continent, 1.2 billion people, a better place. Let's make the world a better place. How do we do that? Share knowledge, Mensa. Share knowledge. Share knowledge. That's the key. To make the world a better place, ask yourself the question, what have you done to make the world a better place? Have you done something? Remember random acts of kindness. Be kind to another human being. Be kind to the animals. Be kind to the birds. Be kind to the environment. Don't throw rubbish out of your car window, man. Please, I'm tired of seeing that. Luckily, I don't go out anymore. I sit 20 hours a day in bed. But when I was young and active, I used to go to hospital every day. I used to go to work every day. People, they're throwing rubbishes out of the window. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. You know, they're eating the KFC and the McDonald's and the chicken licken and they go and they're throwing the rubbish out of the window. It's disgusting. Gen Z, Mensa, please don't do that. You know, tell our children, train your children and grandchildren, don't throw rubbish. There's a bin for, keep a rubbish bin in your car. Keep a plastic in your car. When you come out, throw it in a rubbish bin. Don't throw things on the street. Don't even throw your cigarette butt on the street. Please. Let's keep South Africa clean. Don't destroy our rivers and our dams. What is this rubbish plastic we're seeing in the street? Please, let's be good South Africans. Let's remove stigma from our brain. Let's remove the poison from our eyes. Let's remove the poison from our brain. Let's take our beautiful brain. This is a gift from the Creator. We've got a fabulous brain. Let's remove the chains around our brain. Let's remove this brain from our cage. Let's fill our brain with good information. As what I said in my brain workshop series, GIGO. You put garbage inside your brain, garbage comes out of your mouth. If you put good things into your brain, good things come out of your mouth. So tell your children and your grandchildren, you must watch good movies. If you watch good movies, then good things come out of your mouth and in your interaction and behavior. Even to fill your brain with garbage, even to fill your brain with watching TV that's swearing words and nudity and pornography and all of these action, violence and blood, then that's going to happen in your actions and behavior. So how we program our brain, whatever you put into your brain, that's what's going to come out in your mouth and in your actions and your interactions and behavior with other people. So people start bullying other people. Why? Because they're putting rubbish in their brain. They watch the movies where they're seeing violence everywhere and they're seeing people donoring makar, skit and donor. We need to get this country going. Let's use good movies. Let's good wholesome movies. Watch the Hallmark romance movies. Don't watch all this rubbish, man. You must rather watch Turkish movies are very good. South Korean movies are very good. Chinese movies are very good. Russian movies are very good. South Korean movies are very good. And they all got subtitles. Leave all this rubbish out. You know, where the movie starts swearing, when you come to the third swearing word, change the channel, man. So change the channel. Don't put rubbish into your brain. So let's remove the stigma. So let's carry on. Many of the study interviews describe experience of difference related to stigma. So this parent is a comment from one parent said, somebody is either labeled or treated differently because there's something that people don't understand about them. It could be something physical, it could be something behavioral, but it's just there will be a difference somehow. Secondly, by applying a label to a person, a connection is made between that person and one or more stereotype, which then links the person to a stereotype. Here's what another person, this is a parent, this is a mother. Let's listen to what this mother has to say. That is like it's a label that they use, like usually stereotyping about what ADHD is. And saying that they're dumber. So please don't use the word dumb. Like how this mother is saying, don't say our children are stupid. Don't use the word dumb. Don't say, yeah, it's dumb cop. Yeah, it's a dumb cop, man. And teachers, please, as I said in my other video, please watch it. Teachers, you got a very important role to play. I've had a 43-year-old woman in my workshop, brain workshop, and she was so inward. And I asked, why? You're such a pleasant, wonderful, beautiful person. She said, no, I can't get anything right. I said, why not? She said, no, my teacher said I'm stupid. She was 15 years old, and a teacher told her to stand up and insulted her and told her, you are stupid, in front of the whole class. Up to today, she still remembers it. And I did a brain test on her, and I said, you are fabulously intelligent. She got a shock of her life. She said, but I believed my teacher. So please, teachers, whether you're a teacher or a parent, don't put labels on your children. Don't say, here's dumb, here's a dumb cop, here's stupid, here's the cop. Let's not do that. You can say that for politicians, okay, you can say, okay, hey man, so you got sawdust in your brain. Yes, I don't mind saying that to politicians. But for our children, don't do that. Don't do that for our children, okay? Or you can tell old people, yeah, you got concrete in your brain. But don't tell children, you got. Because some of the old people got concrete in their brain, let's face it. They are so stuck. So Gen Z, don't listen too much to old people. If get ahead with your life. I'm not saying don't go up to your parents. Don't go against your parents. Listen to your parents. Take good advice. But if you want to do a new career or a new business, when you start something new on social media, this is a new world. Don't try and debate too much. Find out for yourself what's the right religion. Find out for yourself who you want to vote for. Find out for yourself who you get married to. Find out for yourself what food you want to eat. We need to remove the concrete and the poison from our brain. Stay well and look after yourself. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.